Welcome back to Stick to Basketball, featuring myself, Ash, my co-host Chetan. We are back with a couple new similar to last episode. We're gonna have a bigger topic at the end, but we're still gonna discuss some current events as the stories keep filing in both NFL and basketball. Speaking of NFL, let's start with the only covers the Browns are gonna get on this podcast in 2026. Uh, the Browns decided their quarterback battle. It was 2 days after or a day after Deshaun Watson went to the media and said that whenever he plays at home, he's playing in a road game, and like admonishes the fans who basically like rode by him until they realized maybe 30 sexual assault allegations is one too many. Maybe if it was 29, maybe the 30th one might be a bit
Yeah.
where we get across the line. I mean, Jay, what are your thoughts on this insane contest?
First of all, are we even sure that Deshaun Watson even wants to be the starting quarterback? Bro, I think he'd rather be getting paid $200 million to sit on the bench and do
Yeah,
nothing.
that
He's
ass.
probably disappointed in this situation. But to be honest, if whoever they pick, like, is it really changing our minds on how we feel about the Browns? No.
No, no.
Are any of these players gonna be their like franchise quarterback going forward? I don't think so. So I think they should honestly just forfeit the season. To be honest,
But we know one thing though. There's a 0% chance Deshaun Watson will be the franchise quarterback, right?
yeah.
There's a 0.1% chance Shador Sanders will be the franchise quarterback.
Hmm.
Just play Shador. Like I just don't understand.
Yeah, I
Like
don't get it.
if you have to keep him on the roster, no one is gonna like trade for him.
Hmm.
So whether you cut him or not, it doesn't matter. So just imagine like you cut him. Just keep him inactive the whole time. He's terrible.
Yeah.
He's really, really, really bad. And it doesn't have that he's also a bad person. Like if he was just bad at like if he's a bad person and a good football player, the Browns would probably like him.
Hmm.
But he chose to go and say that he felt the hate from the Browns fans was personal and not because of play.
I
Well,
mean, bro,
he's played
obviously,
19 games in the past 5 years, bro. It's because of the play too.
yeah. And then like, dude, that it's just a terrible situation for that team because you have a $200 million contract which you can't get off of. You have a backup quarterback technically now who I don't nobody in the league like you said wants to trade for, and then you have Dylan Gabriel who, like like
What the
I
fuck?
don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, the fact they took Dylan Gabriel in the third round too is like no one talks about it enough.
I wonder
Also,
how big of a leash would Deshaun Watson has. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that it's like a week to week kind of thing, like depending on how he does, like on a week to week basis. I don't think like they just gave him the starting job for like the rest of the season, obviously. But I'm really like curious as to see like how quickly they like make a change. If like it would it be after the first game? Would it be during the first game? Would
three
it be
games,
after
bro. Would be
I
my
think three
guess.
games?
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. 3 games is way too many, especially for teams like this, bro. If you're a bad team, bro, why are you waiting 3 games, bro? Just switch it up.
So the theory is that because the Browns have their first two games on the road, it's safer for Deshaun Watson to debut there because if it was at home, he's gonna get booed to eternity from the jump. Whereas
Yeah.
Shador people fuck with that in Cleveland for like as much as like we all know he's pretty ass. Like at least he seems to be a decent guy, you know.
Yeah, he's a cool dude at least.
Like, like
Yeah.
with like some upside, like maybe like
He could be
it'll
a
be
backup.
it'll be like winning the lottery, but like you just had to you take a chance. Like Deshaun Watson is like if the lottery ticket is ripped in half, like you can't
Yeah.
redeem it. It's over.
Mhm. You got an expired lottery ticket, bro.
Yeah. So give it up. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I think 3 games because then after the Browns play it that third game at home, like I think Deshaun Watson might have things thrown at him from the stadium.
Mhm.
It could get ugly. Like they
I
just
mean,
like get him out of there.
especially if that game is a bad performance by him, which I'll put money on that it's gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know who I can't tell you who they play off the top of my head, but
Yeah,
I'll
but
put
I'm
money.
betting the opponent. I'm betting the opponent for sure.
And I'm betting that'll be a bad game by Deshaun
Yeah.
Watson.
Because the Browns defense is still good. They might win some like 10-7 games,
I don't know.
but like
That defense is
this,
gonna be on the field a lot.
yeah, Deshaun is terrible, man. Like imagine he comes out and he's like insane. Imagine the first 3 games he's like in the 3-0 in the MVP conversation.
Then you better clip. We better clip this over and over again, and we'll get proven wrong. But I highly doubt that happens.
Like that would be the greatest turnaround of all time, right? to go from
Yeah.
like good to ass to good again, and no one's ever done that.
The chances of his allegations being wrong are probably high, are
Yeah.
probably lower, bro.
But I mean, we hope Shador starts. Honestly, at least it'd be kind of entertaining to like look at him from afar.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not watching the Browns.
I'm not watching the Browns. So
So let's move on to the Athletic. All these media companies come out with these power rankings. This is bad, man.
yo, give us the platform that these media companies have for real.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like we know more ball. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, are we serious? The Cavs at 5?
Yeah, wait. Let's start from the bottom and we'll just go up and like think about like we don't have to go through the whole list, but like there's a couple crazy ones, man. Like
Dude, like for example, like how far bottom are we going?
one thing I find really interesting, but we don't have to spend too much time on this. We can go with like the top 10 after this. But the Clippers are 21, bro. The Clippers have no one on their roster. What makes them better than the Jazz, the Wizards, like the Mavericks? Like the Clippers are not going to be in the top 10 seed, surely. I don't know why people are this high on them.
Dude, I saw like a graphic of kind of like you probably saw the same thing of like their roster. Like all like the guard depth kind of they had, and like one of the comments was they're just a team that has a bunch of missing pieces for a bunch of other teams.
Yeah, that's exactly, bro, for real. Like Darius Garland would be kind of tough on like the Orlando Magic.
Yeah,
Like,
or even like the Rockets or something.
yeah, like Heaton Wagler would be a great
Yeah.
rookie piece for everyone to have. Brooke Lopez would be probably great for the Thunder, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
it's a great take. Why are they above the Wizards who have like a legit core? It
Yeah,
makes
exactly,
no
bro.
sense.
Yeah.
But I think the one that we should focus on, like you said though, Cleveland at 5 is crazy considering one of us had them as a 10 seed.
Am I reading
And
this right? Is Miami at 14?
yeah, Cleveland at 5 and Miami at 14.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I guess Peyton Watson moves the needle, bro.
The 5th best team in the league. That
Yeah.
means surely they're what, the 2nd seed in the East?
Mhm. They were in the conference finals, I guess, but I think this article is going to take into account how many additions the Sixers and the Heat made.
I mean, this article came out when today morning, right?
Mhm.
They must have taken it into account.
Yeah, I think they forgot, bro, for sure. Like,
Bro, like what is going on?
there's no way you can tell me like the Heat are going to be like significantly worse than the Cavs, like 9 spots lower than the Cavs. Like what did the Cavs do last year? Like they made the conference finals, but it was low-key like quite Mickey Mouse in terms of
They
their run.
they got what? They got swept, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they beat the Raptors in 7, they beat the Pistons in 7, and then they got swept.
In all honesty, I know the Raptors were a good team last year, but I don't think that veteran of a Cavs team and that experience of a Cavs team should even taken the Raptors to 7.
I agree. And the Pistons, I guess, were that was a worthy 7, but they also went to 7 with Orlando. They came back from 3-1 down. This was a very inexperienced one-man Pistons team that also took them to 7. So
Mhm.
I didn't think they were that much better than like the 7 seed last year. And for some reason they're in the top 5 teams in the NBA, better than teams like Miami, Minnesota, Denver, all these teams that have consistently proven it at the highest level. That's very, very interesting.
That's interesting. And then I don't know, bro. I think Houston at 10 is a little high, tiny bit high.
You hate
Not,
Houston, bro.
not high on Houston, bro.
You're not high Houston.
Yeah, I don't
Where do
see
you
it.
think Houston should be?
They have them above Denver. They have them above Toronto. Toronto's cool. I don't think Houston would. I don't think Houston finishes with a better record than the Heat do.
Yeah, but give another team because the Heat, we agree, should be much higher.
I could be pretty adamant to say that the Raptors could be on par with the Rockets or maybe even better. Because I mean, dude, Kawhi,
Yeah. This article didn't take into account Kawhi, but yeah, I agree. Even without Kawhi, bro, I think they're not that bad.
so what is this article taking? They took into account just random stuff and then just like other random stuff?
Like to me, the power rankings, I don't mind the Knicks and the Spurs at 1 and 2. I don't
Knicks
mind.
the one I'm completely okay with. I
Yeah,
think defending champ should be one.
yeah, I 100% agree. I don't mind the Spurs at 2. They were in the finals, whatever. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I
Thunder
think
at
you can
3.
make an argument for the Thunder being two though. That's
I know. I would make it argue. Yeah, yeah. You could say that the how injured we were should probably be taken into account. That's fine.
yeah,
For Philadelphia, that makes sense. And
yeah.
then, but like, and all these teams tend to be like really, really dominant, deep, like star laden teams. And you have Cleveland.
Who would you put it? Who would you put at 5?
Who would I put at 5? Dude, that's a great question. I think I would go Boston.
Okay, yeah, because I mean that's your MVP right there, Jason Tatum.
Yeah. Only because they were the 2 seed last year in the East with Jaylen Brown playing Jason Tatum's role, and I think I think Jason Tatum's better. So
I mean, honestly, bro, I think it's like now that I think about it, I think Detroit over Boston is kind of whack too.
you think Detroit or Boston is whack? Yeah,
Yeah,
was it Detroit or Boston? Yeah, Detroit. Like, I don't think anyone took Detroit seriously as a team last year. Like, if we're being honest,
and they
like
didn't make any changes,
they didn't. No, they got John Collins.
bruh.
Actually,
Is he
they're
by?
Jalen Duren isn't even signed yet.
Yeah, he's not signed yet. I mean, he will be probably. I'm assuming.
Think you think he I guess sidetrack. You think he takes the free agency whatever contract they give him? You think he takes the qualifying offer becoming unrestricted?
What are they giving him?
I heard so he wants he wants a super max, so he wants
Yeah,
290. 290 is just nuts. I think they were offering him less than like 180 though, which is like foul, low key.
like 5 years, 180.
Yeah,
That's low key. Yeah,
that's low key hella disrespectful. Like you gotta
I
give him
think
walking cancer contract.
I think like 220.
Like 5 years, 220. Yeah, I would do 5 years, 200 if I'm honest.
Yeah, 200 is cool, but I don't think he would fuck with 200 though.
You don't think so?
40
Who
mil.
does the guy think he is?
Gee, I don't know, man.
He averaged like 2 points a game in the playoffs. Like he was genuinely terrible. That was an eyesore to watch him.
Dude,
Like,
these boys want money, bro.
bro, I think if he wants that, he's gonna he might take the $5 million qualifying offer, play out the year, and then hit unrestricted free agency and just sign whatever. Because the Kings already fucking said they're gonna give him this contract he wants.
And then he's gonna average what 10 and 10 in the playoffs again, and he's just gonna his value is gonna keep going lower and lower.
But imagine he signs that qualifying offer
And he
and
balls
then he
out.
balls out in the playoffs, and he won't sign back with the Pistons just to be petty. Like then the Pistons might have just fucked up.
I don't think his play style allows him to ball out in the playoffs though.
Yeah, you gotta add it like some sort of like
Mhm.
at least a little bit of bag. Like please, dear
Like
God.
first 3 games of the season last season, if he does that for in the playoffs, bro, by all means, bro, give him like 220, 230. He had like a fadeaway jumper during those games. He was
Bro.
doing everything, and then he lost it.
Well, fuck Detroit. I don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
Well, so before we move on to our topic, what do you think about their order? They have the West Lakers, Timberwolves, Rockets, Nuggets.
I think Lakers over Wolves is crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's what then you're putting at that point you're saying the Lakers are the
third best team.
The third seed in the West.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
That's lunacy, bro. That's genuine lunacy.
I don't get that. I think like we got better as a team, to be honest. Like we added more talent.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you could. We are a better team than last year. So what was our? Yeah, how did they rank us lower than we were ranked last year, bro? That makes no. I mean, I guess last season when they were doing the rankings, we did make the Western Conference Finals coming into this season.
Mm-hmm.
This season we got eliminated in the second round, but again, the injuries in the playoffs too kind of should play a factor. But this isn't like the NBA coming out with their rankings or anything. It's the Athletic. It's not ESPN. I don't even if ESPN came out with their rankings, I wouldn't take into consideration too much.
As soon as once I found out the NBA's rankings weren't an actual perspective of what the NBA is thinking, that really like blew my mind. Like, did you know
Yeah.
that? Did you know just some random ass separate writer who just does it with no affiliation with the NBA whatsoever? Like
Mhm.
when at the end of the season, Wemby was number one on that dude's MVP poll, and I'm
Yeah.
like, man, did Shea really lose this shit? And then Shea won by like it was like 90%, and I'm
Mhm.
like, what the fuck? Like that fucking
They,
NBA account doesn't know like where the
I think
NBA
they
is at?
just like hired they like hire somebody to like do like writing for them probably.
Yeah, so fuck the NBA's list. I look, you don't care about that anymore. If it would be really interesting if it was actually the NBA saying something.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Um,
But they can't really do that because then they're showing
yeah,
bias towards the league, obviously.
yeah.
But yeah.
Let's move on to our main topic for the episode. Players under pressure to win a championship. So we're gonna be ranking 5 each.
Mhm.
Players that we think have the most pressure to succeed in June. Shane, you want to start?
Yeah. Let me give you. All right. So I'll give you my first one.
Okay.
This one is. I wouldn't say he has. It's like career altering. Like he needs to win a championship like next season, like right away. But if he doesn't get towards that stage, like conversations are going to need to be changed about how he's viewed. It's Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. Good
Yeah.
take. All right, good take.
Again, like going into the season, you're not going to expect Devin Booker to be in title contention with the team that the Suns have, obviously. But D-Book's been to the finals once. And in those finals, a 2-0 lead was given up.
Yeah,
That's
correct.
not good. He's 29 years old. He's going to be 30 in October. He's like a 5-time All NBA or All-Star player. Like I think the resume is getting there. Like you're getting to the age where like you can kind of say he's underrated maybe now because people don't talk about him as much, but at the same time, like how long are we going to keep calling him underrated? Like how long are we just going to let him just do what he's doing? Like
Yeah.
if we're going to harp on other players for younger players too for
Yeah.
like not making it to those positions, I feel like somebody that's already at this age established in his career we should have start having conversations.
Yeah, honestly, great take. Cause I didn't even think about him. Like I was like, he's so like Phoenix becomes so irrelevant in the past like 3 years that you don't even like think about him as like someone who has pressure because like it's like your team is so ass that you just can't.
Mm-hmm.
Good take.
I feel like fans of the NBA, like obviously you don't want fans to pressure a player or anything. That's like you should be a fan of the game, but like fans should be talking about like, oh, if there is somebody that should be kind of reaching that next step, it should be Devin Booker. If we
Yeah.
really think about it, he took a step back from like where he was like four years ago.
Yeah. My first one was a lot more obvious. I went Luca.
Okay.
I think like the most pressure to have like probably the most pressure in the league in my
Mhm.
opinion. Were we doing this in order or no? I just
No,
did
no,
this one. Yeah, yeah.
that's not really an order for me. I mean, if you want to do it in order, we can do it in order, but
No, I just said my number one then, so like whatever.
yeah.
But I mean, his contemporaries all have championships, right? Or like all have like reached deep in the playoffs consistently. Like Shea, the person he's compared to most, has a ring. Jokic, Wemby has a recent finals appearance. Jokic has a ring. Like
Mhm.
Luca at this point has no real like accolades in terms of like personal hardware or like team hardware.
Yeah.
He has a finals appearance in 2023 that they were like kind of non-competitive in. But besides that, I mean, the playoff resume is like pretty good in terms of his performances, but his teams haven't necessarily gotten consistently as far in the recent years.
Yeah.
So I think like every year he's the favorite to win the MVP. Every year his teams are like really, really high in the rankings because of him. Like the Lakers are high in that athletic poll because of Luca.
Right.
So
Yep.
it's about time that he shows us that he still has it, in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Even like especially like this off season now too. I mean, every off season we hear, "Oh, Luka's losing weight. Luka's doing this." I
Yeah,
think
he's
this
even
off
skinnier
season,
now apparently.
there's a little bit more hype around it. I feel like there should be a little added extra pressure. I mean, according to Athletic, he has the seventh best team in the league to be able to do it. They gave him a 4-year, $130 million center. So technically, should have a good team around him if that's what people are saying. So
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
I agree, and you brought up a good point about like even like personal accolades too. Like take away like pressure to win a championship. You said it. He goes into the season every single year like one of the favorites to win MVP. Yeah, the numbers like kind of show that, but it's either he's injured, he's like, or even if he might play 65 games, he was injured for like 20 straight games, and you can't
Mhm,
give somebody that was injured for 20 straight games like the MVP like that.
mhm, mhm.
So like that's another thing. So like when is he actually going to start doing the things people kind of position him before the season to do?
Yeah, and it's like when like at some point, like I feel like Shea gets more shit for losing in the conference finals than Luka did for
Yeah.
missing play in the playoffs. You know?
Don't get me wrong, Luca does get his fair amount of shit by NBA
Yeah,
fans as
of
well.
course, of course.
He gets
There's a
hated on,
yeah,
but there's also some diehard Luca fans for sure.
yeah. My God,
Definitely. But yeah, I think he definitely has something to prove next season.
yeah.
Um, my next player, this might be, I don't know if this is controversial per se, but mine is Joel Embiid.
Really?
Yes,
You think still?
yeah. You don't
Okay.
think he has something to prove still? You think the MVP kind of like closed the
Yeah,
for him?
yeah. 'Cause I think people don't think he can. Like people don't. But I guess you're right. If he wants to prove people wrong, people don't think he can stay healthy to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, he has a team around him now, especially like you got
Fuck.
LeBron, you got Tyrese Maxey, you got Jalen Brown, VJ Edgecombe. So like he's an MVP. He is a multi-time All NBA player. He's I think one of the most dominant centers in the NBA. Like, are we just gonna keep calling him like what could have been, what could have been? But like now this is like in all honesty, like he just has to be like normal for
Yeah.
like them to kind of have the chance to win the championship. So like is he gonna be able to do it, or is it just gonna be like a what could have been again kind of thing?
It's hard for me to not think they're gonna be like a what could have been player, bro. Like he's gonna be like an insane what could have been. He still made the Hall of Fame, but like if this dude managed to stay healthy, bro, who knows how like the ceiling that we could have seen. Like who
Yeah.
knows if Jokic really is the center of this era. Like
Hmm.
that's how good he was.
Yeah.
But the reason I just don't put enough pressure on him is like
The
I just
injuries
don't
are.
know. I just don't know if he's gonna be there to fulfill the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, dude, his MVP season, he was also hella injured too.
Yeah, but he just found a way, bro. Scrape that 65th game.
Yeah. See if he can do
uh,
that again.
my next player already has a championship. I'm gonna go Jalen Brown.
Mm,
Uh, if anyone's gotten like an insane, I think this is the most amount of hate after a career year like ever. Like this dude objectively had the best year of his career. He probably felt like he had the best year of his career. Told everyone he had the best year of his career, and everyone gave him shit for it. Like
yeah,
to the point where the brass didn't think that him and Jason Tatum could coexist anymore. Thought his value was Paul George and 2 firsts,
that's
and he is
crazy.
now on apparently the second best team in the East according to the Athletic. So, I mean, this is as good a chance as he'll ever have to like get his get back on the Celtics, and like this is him and Tatum both have a lot of pressure, but I think he just has like so much on him because I think everyone thinks he's the second best player of those two.
Yeah, and obviously, like Tatum's coming off that like Achilles injury, so I mean, if things don't go as right for the Celtics, there's a little like cushion and excuses there. But
Yeah.
that's a good viewpoint on like how to put it. Like he has a championship, like he got traded away like for like a bag of chips basically, and on
Imagine how frustrating his life must be, bro. He gets Eastern Conference Finals MVP, Finals MVP,
Finals MVP too.
wins
Yeah,
a chip. No one thinks he's good.
yeah,
Like, and he gets traded for that, bro. I feel like trade
yeah.
package also comes into mind. Like, if you're Jared Verse, like, fuck, I got traded for Miles Garrett. That's not bad. Like, AD
Mhm,
got traded for Luca. That's not bad. He got traded for Paul George, like, past his prime. That's
mhm.
disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, 100%. That's a good take. Um, my third player is Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, well, like it's obvious D-Mitch isn't like he's not young anymore. He's like 29. He's about to be 30. So like
Unk.
kind of like the same kind of thing. Like at what point do we say like when is he gonna carry a team to a championship? Like I mean he can carry a team through the playoffs, but like this is a question I'll ask you. Like do you ever see him being a number one option on a championship team?
No, no.
Yeah. So like I think if it doesn't happen this season, then that's when people start to realize like, okay, yeah, it's not really gonna
Then
happen.
again, though, if I asked you last year, do you see Jalen Brunson as the number one option on a championship team? Do you think you'd have said yes?
That's also a really good point.
I don't
But
think I would have.
but that But if you ask me if the Knicks or Cavs who had a better chance of winning the championships
I would say Knicks.
last
I would
season,
say
I would
Knicks.
say the Knicks too.
I would say
So like
Knicks.
I think also like who you have on your team that plays a huge role around him. It's kind of
Mhm.
unfortunate that like team building kind of builds pressure on him to do what he needs to do for that team and bring them a championship. But like again, there's been times where he is inefficient in the playoffs. Like he could be better and like be more consistent. And like he's not a young player just playing his second or third series in the league anymore. He's been there for a while.
Yeah, it's a great take. In my original list, actually, I guess we can talk about it. I had his teammate. Uh,
Pardon?
I had James Harden.
Yeah.
Uh,
I had both of them, but I only chose one of them because I didn't want to put two Cavs players because it would be this kind of repeat.
yeah, we can quickly talk about Harden. Because he should be on this list. Like, is he the greatest player left in the league without a ring? On like a all-time list, if you had to rank, he could be honestly, he could be the greatest player in NBA history without a ring.
Yeah.
Like, it's him or Russ, in my opinion. Uh,
I think it's probably it's one of them too, definitely.
yeah. And I mean, so objectively, he probably like always has pressure on the winning ring because why else is he still in the league? You know, like
Yeah.
he's achieved it all. But playoffs have always post because in the Rockets Warriors series is back in the day, he was always good. Like the numbers were never like insane, but he would always take so many shots that he would always be such a presence on offense. But ever since then, bro, in the playoffs, he's been underwhelming. Is like
You
to say
can't
the
put it together for a whole series. Like he'll have two good games and then like the next game, like he'll just disappear. And I mean, when you don't know what you're gonna expect from like your second option going into like a playoff series, is gonna be hard to win.
He has the most playoff games in NBA history in which he has more turnovers than field goals made.
Yeah, man.
It's been really bad, bro.
Yeah.
So he made the conference finals last year, I guess technically. He was pretty good in some of those games. But him and Donovan need to put it together because
Yeah.
Mitchell just signed a fucking extension there
Yeah,
for
and
300 M's.
the same time, like a little bit more pressure for both of them, added pressure. Like you got Peyton Watson, who is like widely regarded around the league as like the next up and coming like 3-and-D wing. Potentially
They got
has
him
more
as the fifth best team
offense.
in the league, and that means he definitely has a chance, right?
Yeah,
Surely.
so like there's definitely a chance. Like there's definitely an opinion that this team has a chance. So I think both of them do have some actually more added pressure. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it you or was it me?
Now it's you. This is be year 4.
Okay. My fourth. This one might be a little. This might be people are gonna be like, huh? Like why you say him? But it's Giannis for me.
Huh. Yeah, good point. Well, yeah, I guess he hasn't made the playoffs in a long time.
He hasn't made the playoffs in a long time. I think a lot of the talk about like the last couple of years of why Giannis hasn't had success with the Bucks. Obviously, it's been like poor team building, like not having the right pieces around him. And like obviously, like you look at the Heat team, like it's not like a complete team, but this is definitely a better team than the last like 2 or 3 years he's been on the Bucks for sure. Like he's paired up with like a top 5 to 7 center in the NBA, and bam, somebody that dropped 83 points
Yeah,
uh,
bro. One of
last
the greatest
season.
scorers we've ever
Yeah,
seen.
one of the greatest scorers in our generation. One of the best scoring performances that we've ever seen. But like
Highest scoring
honestly, like
televised game ever.
yeah. Now they got Clay too, so that's an interesting addition as well. So like, I mean, he kind of has a better team around him. There's like more pieces that fit around him technically. Better coach too as well. Like your coach under Spoelstra, like a really successful organization as well. I think everybody says Giannis needs a fresh start like last year or so, and he got the fresh start. So let's see if that actually helped him.
Yeah, I mean, just I was thinking about Luca. Like players, Giannis already has the ring, but
Yeah,
players as
he has a ring. He has a Finals MVP. He's a
he's a
two-time.
made man, of course.
Obviously, he does. Like if he does bad next season, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're not a Hall of Famer or anything like that.
But that being said, that playoff run was like all time great playoff run. But it is the only like super long playoff run of his career. Like he
Yeah,
hasn't really had like deep, like consistently great playoff
yeah,
series.
but he has that playoff run, and he also has 2 MVPs, and then like a
Oh
defensive player.
yeah, I'm not debating like how like I'm just saying like in terms of pressure to win, he definitely still has it. Like if players
Yeah,
like Shea and Jokic and Tatum and Brown, if all them have it, then Giannis definitely has it too.
yeah, definitely.
So this is my 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess this one's more personal.
Yeah.
Chet Holmgren. It's time, man.
Yo, what?
The whole world thinks you're ass, bro.
Yo. Okay, that's valid. That's
The
valid.
whole world thinks you're terrible because you had one disgusting playoff series, man.
Yeah.
It was it was I was
It
in
was honestly
Greece.
like 6 average games and then one really terrible game.
Nah, even in those 6 before, he's fucking dog shit, bro.
I mean, he
But
was
that
terrible.
game 7 was so bad.
Yeah.
I can only think of one Thunder playoff game that was worse. Paul George game 6 Utah, where he shot 2 of fucking 17 from the field and gave us 5 points, and Westbrook gave us 49, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the reputation, he was an all NBA center last year. I think he finished second in defensive player of the year. Like, this is one of the premier two-way centers in the game. But people
Yeah.
speak on him like he's fucking Ivica Zubac. Like, it's time, bro. Like, he is paid like the second best player in this team, so he should start to act like the second best player in this team, like
He's
immediately.
not though. He's the third best player on the team.
He's not. He's not. But the second best is having trouble staying healthy. So we're praying that Shea's
I mean, this
turning.
boy has trouble staying healthy as well.
But his chest injuries are weird, bro. Like, he had 2 freak
Yeah.
injuries, and it was like he had like a Jones fracture because LeBron like fucking
But also
destroyed him.
at the same time, if you told me like, yo, Chet fell on his hip and he like fractured his hip and he's out for like 3 months, I'd been like, oh,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it
valid.
makes sense because he's. But did you know he's the only player in NBA history to ever have that
Have that
injury?
injury. Yeah, that is
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, because like, usually when players like even no matter how skinny you are, like even if you fall on the side, you're not gonna fracture your hip like right away. That's
Yeah,
not
but
how
he's
it happens.
fucking like fucking probably weighs my weight. So
That is true. I mean, we talk what's probably like 190 or something, right?
I think he put on a lot of weight in this
Yeah, he
offseason.
definitely
I think he crossed the 200 mark finally.
nice,
But
nice.
I'm not sure what his exact weight is. I think he's the only player on my list who's the second best player and who's like not the best player on their team.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think the talk about him has gotten so negative that if you're talking
Yes.
about pressure to play well, I would argue he's near the top because if he's in Jalen Duren talks, bro, it's bad.
Dude,
Really,
that's honestly, I think that's what I've been hearing, and
it's not good.
I saw some interview the other day. They were asking him, damn, it was like they brought a Wemby, oh, cause like the 2K cover, and then they brought a Wemby, and then he didn't say anything. They were like, yeah, you saw like Wemby's on the 2K cover, and then he was like, and then he didn't say anything, and they asked him, they're like, who are your top like 5 big men in the NBA, and then Chet was like, next question.
What's wrong with this guy, bro? Just embrace it. I don't know why he just doesn't embrace it. Like,
Yeah.
he keeps trying to play like the good guy or like take the high road. And fuck that, bro. This dude picked a beef with you for no reason because you beat him in some like high school game like fucking like 10 years ago. Like, he's obviously like completely unreasonable. Just like give him the same energy.
He's Wemby started fake beef so he could win.
Yeah, bro. For no reason, he blew all that energy on us and then ended up being fucking
Yeah,
ass in the finals. What good did that do you?
that's funny.
Too much.
Yeah, it's not a bad take coming from a Thunder fan too. I'll
Yeah.
accept that. Yeah. My last one, I think this one it's pressure, but it's also like kind of whose overall legacy would change more if they won a championship with like the team they kind of have right now.
Yeah.
You might guess who I'm gonna say. It's KD.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Dame.
Oh, oh, interesting. Yeah, that's obviously one too. But mine,
Yeah.
I think KD is also another one. I don't
Yeah.
think people like going into the season. Maybe obviously Rockets fans expect them to have a better season than they did last year.
Uh-huh.
But I wouldn't say like the average NBA fan is gonna be like, oh yeah, I think the Rockets have a really good chance of winning the championship next year. Like you could say if everything all goes right with a little bit of luck, it could happen potentially. But if the reason that it happens because of KD like playing awesome throughout the regular season and just going on a tear in the playoffs, like I think he'll kind of shut up all like the naysayers from like back when he was on the Warriors and switching teams and the super team talk and everything like that, because he's clear cut like supposed to be like the leader on this Rockets team, even though he doesn't act like it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if he can get a championship with the Rockets, it would like his all-time legacy would go up pretty high, bro.
especially after the Twitter leaks.
Yeah, bro. He could be the greatest leader of all time if he pulls the team together.
Twitter leaks not like that.
Twitter leaks is crazy, but
Yeah, Twitter leaks is crazy.
I tried to move past it.
Yeah.
My 5 is, could he be the best player? At least the second best player mentioned today. I have Anthony Edwards. It's time, man.
But he's
It's
25
time.
years old, bro.
Time, man.
He's 25.
It's time.
It is time. It is time.
It's
Yeah,
it's a he goes quarterfinals, second round. It's
That's how it goes normally, right?
yeah.
Isn't that how
And
it went? No, that's not how it went for Shea. Is that how it went for
no,
Shea?
it went second round finals and then finals.
Oh wait, so it always starts with the second round though.
Yeah, it always does start with the second round. You can't just win one and get out. Yeah.
Yeah. Bet.
Oh, actually, no, you can win. You can't just not win one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, but 2 finals appearances. I think he has the most finals appearances in the league without a finals appearance. At least like in the last like 5 years for sure.
Yeah,
so he always just runs into he always just runs into a team that honestly has been better than them, to be honest. Like the Mavs were on a heater that year. Thunder were pretty good that year.
Yeah.
It's not like he's lost his bums.
We realistically matched up pretty well with the Mavs, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but that was Ant's first year at the top, right? He got gas. Let's be honest. Like they were just a less experienced team. But now Ant has all the experience in the world, multiple deep playoff runs. He has finally a co-star teammate with like some like offensive potential. Like with respect to Julius Randle, like it was a hard watch at times. I don't think this will necessarily be that.
I don't think the with respect is needed, bro.
But now he has, it's kind of like Cat again, where he had so much success with Cat, and now it's kind of like that again with LaMelo. Just someone much more dynamic. You have Jaden McDaniels, who's poised to take that leap. Gobert is still all NBA level defender. Like he still has a great roster, and like they always play the Thunder close. They always play the Spurs close. Like it's they. I mean, you can only play a team so many times before you start beating them. You know, so I feel like his time is gonna come soon. He definitely has a lot of pressure on him just because of how good he is and how high he stands in the league.
Yeah, definitely. I think like all like the extra like eyes and like, I mean, he is one of the more likable players in the league with like how he acts and everything. So there's definitely added pressure, and this is probably the best team he's had around him, in my opinion. Like, because I think this is definitely like the best Jaden has ever come. Like we've ever seen Jaden come into like another season after like a great playoff run. Has a great like point guard. I mean, Rudy's still like technically in his prime. He hasn't really regressed in like the last 2 or 3 years. I don't think he's gonna like take a drastic step down next year either. Like he's always in great shape. Honestly though, like KD, if there's another player whose legacy would change if he won a championship this season, Rudy, bro.
Rudy for sure, bro.
And this is an opportunity for both Ant and Rudy to do it. So it would be cool. It would be cool for them to do it. I for one would be very happy, obviously.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But yeah, it'd be really cool if you guys were to win, because that would mean like you guys are a ringless franchise. So it would be like the city would be crazy. It'd be like just like a Denver and OKC one.
Imagine winning on the year where you retire KG's jersey, bro.
Like fire, bro.
That'd be such an iconic season.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all we had for you guys today. We only had 5. We were each going to give 5 players, so 10 players we think had the most pressure to win a championship next season. We'll probably come back on to potentially give you guys like our own like top 10 rankings. Or we did give you like our top 10 like conference rankings, but maybe we'll do like a top 10 like overall like NBA ranking like the Athletic did. Kind of compare our list to them like next episode. But we'll also keep coming with some more football content, kind of adding into the episode like we did today. But until next episode, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Stick to Basketball. And we will see you guys next episode. Peace.